This moment that you're watching was the last day of my 93-year-old grandfather's life, the only living grandparent that I had left. Last week when I saw him, I asked him if it was okay for me to bring my piano to play for him. He said yes, and I have a story to tell you as to why this moment was so special for me. So thank you for being with me and listening in one of the most important moments of my life. All right, Grandpa, so I'm gonna play a little bit of piano for you, okay? I hope you enjoy it. This is a song that I wrote called Home. I wrote this song Home to represent life's cycles, the full circle moments that happen every day and every moment in life. From birth to transitions, the newness of things, the passing away of things, of all things, transitions. The questions we have in life, the experiences we go to find out the answers to those questions, the conclusions we come to, and then the process starts all over again in the same part of our life or another part of our life. It represents the only consistency in life, which is change. I hope you enjoyed it. And through change, we find our new home, our new rhythm, our new flow in life. Have you ever met yourself all over again for the first time? This, for me, was completely a full circle moment. In 2004, my piano mentor and friend went to the hospital with a headache and died of brain cancer 2 weeks later. The thing is, when I went to see him, although he was very incapacitated by his illness and unable to speak, when I played his favorite music and my favorite music, which I did the entire time because I knew that would be the most enjoyable, he came to life, humming, murmuring loudly, and trying to sing and dance along. The nurses, they said that they hadn't seen him so alive, and that made me feel alive. I told him that I would come back to bring my keyboard the next time and play for him. I wanted to honor him by pouring back in a way in which he gave to me, as he called me, his star student. There wasn't a next time. My mentor slipped away before I could come back to the hospital to honor him by playing piano for him. So on this day, just shy of 20 years later, I made it a point to fulfill that same desire of my only grandparent left, Clyde Lawson, who never heard me play before. I'm so grateful that he said yes the last time I visited him, while he still had the strength to. In this moment, I wasn't sure how much longer he had before his time. And of course, it was this day. But during the last several months, I'm happy to say that we had the chance to build a relationship and have conversations, something that we never had in life until now. He went from me having to remind him each time I came who I was, just because of where his mind was and how the sickness had taken effect, to him not only remembering me, but telling my mom, as recent as the last week, how much he missed me. In the midst of his toughest moments, where he was sad and regretful, I was always striving to take him in a different direction, for us to talk about some things that he found interesting. And I'm happy to say that I was always successful. And it's the thing I would say that put a smile on his face and made him have just as good of a time as I was having spending with him. Through all his tough moments, he still found a way to give that pleasant smile. And I did my best to make him feel understood, heard, appreciated, and cared for. And I know he appreciated that. One of the things I'm most grateful for in life is learning the gift and the power of presence. Many times, you're not able to take away the pain and suffering of others, but just being present with them. You don't even have to say anything. Just being present makes all the difference in the world to a person. Making them feel that they are not alone and that they're cared for. Life has many ways of teaching us how important it is just to be present and to not take for granted the time that you have with those that you love. And right now, I'm grateful for the gift of being learned that lesson one more time while being able to be a gift to my grandfather. Right now, my heart is full, appreciative, and filled with serenity, with the fulfillment of something that I've been longing to do for the last 2 decades and for the last week since he said yes. In this moment right here, he was no longer able to speak, but I got a small nod when I told him thank you for the gift of letting me play for you. Thank you, Grandpa Clyde Lawson. We gave each other life in the midst of transition. I love you. I hope you enjoyed that. So I just want to say thank you for saying yes. Thank you for saying yes and allowing me to play the piano for you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. You're my grandfather, and it means a lot to play the piano for you. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm the first musician in our family, so it means a lot to play for my grandfather. I want you to know that I love you, and I want you to know that I'm glad that me and you got the opportunity to spend time together and actually build a relationship. I'm grateful for that. I want you to know that. And have some good conversations. You know? I want you to know I appreciate you, okay? Yes, sir, I appreciate you. Thank you for spending this very special time with me, and I hope it touched your heart.